Good morning, students. We started next to geometry, third chapter. In this chapter, already we discussed about one-dimensional figures, two-dimensional figures, three-dimensional figures. Okay, no dimensional figures also. In that, after that, first class completed. After second chapter, we discussed the postulates, Euclid postulates. In that postulates, five postulates Euclid, five postulates completed after. Today we will discuss some applications. Okay, so in that applications, first application, see, for example here, if A, B, C are 3 points, if A, B, C are 3 points, if ABC are 3 points on a line and on a line and B lies between A and C. Okay, A and C. Then prove that AC minus AB is equal BC. Okay, we should prove this. Say here, first of all, ABC are 3 points. ABC are 3 points. Say for example, we are taking one line or straight line. This is line. Here ABC are 3 points on a line and B lies between A and C. B is here middle. B is between the points A and C. So A comma C are corner points. B is in middle. Okay, this is line or straight line. In this AC line, B is the point. This is middle of between of A and C. Then prove that AC minus AB is equal to BC. Okay, they are saying like this. See, then for example, we will take total value AC. See, total value AC is equal to AB plus BC. This value AB, this value BC. AB, BC both adding means it is equal to AC. Total from A to C, total value. Here B is midpoint of B is between A and C. So AB plus BC, these two values adding means it is equal to AC. Okay, this total value. Here AC minus in this any two values, one value here coming means both are positive only. One value here coming means AB is equal. There what is there? BC. Okay, BC. We want this value, then total to this value removing means we will get BC. For example, we will take any one value. For example, we are taking here, this is 3 centimeters. Okay, this is 3 centimeters. or some different also it is possible to take. 4 and 3. Here 4 centimeters, here 3 centimeters. Okay. Total how much will be? Total AC is equal to, see this, AC is equal to AB plus BC. Then total value is 4 plus 3, 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters is equal to AB 4 cm plus BC 3 cm. So 7 cm is equal to 7 cm. 4 plus 3, 7 cm. Okay, like that also possible. Otherwise, he given this value, we'll see. What he is asking? Total to AB subtraction doing after, we will get BC value. So AC minus AB is equal BC. Total value how much? 7 cm. 7 cm minus AB value 4 cm. 4 cm is equal BC. BC 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters. 7 minus 4, 3 cm. 3 centimeters is equal to 3 centimeters. Okay. 3 centimeters is equal to 3 centimeters. This is one application. Okay, like that. Any value on a line, one value is middle, then total to first value subtraction doing after, we will get second value. Otherwise, two values adding means we will get total value. One more, see here. Okay, see, for example, any one triangle will be. For this, any one triangle, for this is a ABC triangle. In this ABC triangle, already we know sum of, according to angle sum property, we know sum of three angles is equal to 180 degree. Which, like, what is the proof? Very easy way is, maybe this is a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal and also all angles also equal. All sides also equal, all angles also equal only. So here AB is equal to BC, BC is equal to CA, CA is equal to AB. Then all the angles are, for example, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees, supplementary angles. Okay, in a triangle, sum of three angles is equal to supplementary angle. Supplementary angle means 180 degree. We don't know this values. X plus X is equal 180 degree. How many X are there? 3 are there. So 3 into X, 3X is equal to 180 degree. 3X is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to, here multiplication, they are going means by. X is equal to 180 by 3. 3 1 jar, 3 60 jar. So therefore, X is equal to 60 degrees. X is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, and maybe this is a isosceles right angle triangle means, this is a isosceles right angle triangle means what should do? A, B, C. A, B, C. We know B near right angle will be. Already now only we told this is isosceles triangle as well as right angle. This is a isosceles right angle triangle, and this is called, AC is called hypotenuse. This is called hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse. See, in ABC triangle, this is right angle. We don't know these two angles. We don't know these two angles, and very easy way to find angle A plus angle C. In a isosceles triangle, we know one property: two sides are equal, then opposite angles also equal. So we don't know this angle. Here also we are taking x. Here also we are taking x. Here also x only. Here also x only. Then what is the value of A? What is the value of C? We know according to angle sum property, sum of three angles is equal to 180 degree. Angle A we don't know, x degree, plus angle B we know, right angle means 90 degree, plus angle C, x degree is equal 180 degree. X plus x, 2x. 2x is equal 180 minus 90. 180 minus 90. So is equal 180 minus 90, 90 degrees. 2x is equal to 90. X is equal to here 2 by, there going means 90 by 2. 2 1 jar, 2 45 jar. 2 1 jar, 2 45 jar. So therefore x is equal 45 degrees. X is equal to 45 degrees. Here also 45 only. Here also 45 only. So this is a isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, next in this next application, already we told, yesterday also we discussed, through one point how many lines are possible to draw? How many lines are possible to draw through one point? How many are possible? Infinite. Infinite are possible. How many? Infinite are possible. It is not possible to count. How many possible? More possible. Through one point. Through one point, how many? Through one point, how many lines are possible? Through this point means infinite, means can't say that many are possible. Through 2 points, through 2 points, how many possible means how many possible? Only one only possible. Through 2 points, here 1 point, here 1 point. This is A, this is B. Straight lines means through 2 points, how many possible means lines? Only one possible. And the next, collinear. Collinear means what? Collinear, non-collinear. Collinear or non-collinear. For example, here this is one line, this is one line, this is one line. On this line here A, this is X, this is Y, this is Z. So this actually this is a L line. On the L line, A point, X point, Y point, Z point, those are all are in one line only. Those are 4 points are in one line only. Then these points are saying for that collinear points. For that collinear points. Non-collinear. Non-collinear means what? Non-collinear means, see here A, this is B, this is C. Okay, these are non-collinear points. Means here A, B, C are not in 3 points are not in single line. See, for example, we are drawing here one line or one straight line here. We are drawing means only possible 2 points only. Otherwise, we should draw like this here. Here also possible 2 points only. Here we should join here AB. Here also 2 only possible. So through 3 non-collinear 3 non-collinear 3 non-collinear 3 non-collinear points means 3 non-collinear points means not possible. Okay, not possible. Maybe collinear means see here 3 also possible, 4 also possible. Collinear means 1 possible. Non-collinear means not possible to draw. Not possible to draw. Okay, see. And also one more application we will discuss here. One more application, see what they are saying means here in the adjacent figure they given one figure. This is here A C B. This is AB line. This is X Y X Y D. Okay, this is one figure. In this figure, in the adjacent figure we have AC is equal to XD. Given that what they given? AC is equal to XD. AC means this value AC is equal to XD. Okay, in these two figures this AC is equal to this XD. Okay, after that AC is equal to XD. C and D are the midpoints. C is the midpoint of AB. C is the midpoint of AB means here total 10 centimeters means C is dividing half of here also half, here also half. So here AC is equal to BC. Then XD is equal to DY. So here AC is equal to BC, XD is equal to DY. Then say given that AC is equal to XD. Okay, AC is equal to XD. They given that. We know AC is equal to BC. AC is equal to BC. This AC is equal to BC. Why? Because here C is midpoint. C is midpoint. Like that only here also XD is equal to DY. XD is equal to DY. Why? Because here D is midpoint. Okay, here D is midpoint of XY. Then we know add these two values AC plus BC is equal XD plus DY. So AC plus BC is equal to total AB. AB is equal to XD plus DY means XY. Okay, what he asked to prove that? Show that AB is equal to, okay, this is total AB. AB is equal to XY. This total AB is equal to XY. Okay, proved. Hence proved. Okay, understand what they given means AB XY. They only given AC is equal to XD and C is midpoint of AB. C is midpoint means here AC is equal to BC. Okay, and D also midpoint only. All are equal. So we proved like this. We discussed some applications here. Okay, next class we will discuss remaining problems. Thank you students, thank you.